you can see we're all... Alexandra Plachinska, 4:03, 1500-meter runner. Well, here's Zenoni. She looked good last week. 4:03 national record indoors. Final, we know how fast they were. So often is the white. 1500-meter running. We talk about 800-meter running, but 1500 has really executed. It's pedal to the metal the whole way. So away we go here in the women's mile in the Jesse Owens Stadium, the Normandy region, on this World Tour circuit. The women's mile is underway as they settling down on the back straight. Grace Van Zandt is shooting to the front and actually pacing this one. I did note that, yeah, she's done well to get a lane, but there you are, then she is pacing. And boy, oh boy, Hylam out front. I mean, she's a talent, all right. 3:53, a lifetime best over 1500. She's the area and Ethiopia record holder for an under 20 over that distance. But she often comes out really, really fast. At the start of each season, I mean, she came out on the outdoor circuit with that 3:53. It was emphatic. The indoor circuit 3:58, very similar last year. But at the championship, she goes quiet, she goes missing. And we haven't seen her kind of live up to her potential when it really counts at the pointy end of the season, and that's what's difficult. You can see Guillemot sitting back. There's some red lights. That may well be the French record. I mean, is there word of Hylam going for the world record? I mean, that would be unbelievable. That was the Barber's 4:13. Way back in 2016, she set a plethora of records that year indoors. Hylam is looking very, very strong. And you talk about it, you know, you've got Guillemot in this field, who was a finalist at the Olympic Games. Hylam here, only a semi-finalist, got knocked out in that semi-finals, and 9th at the World Indoor Championships even. So she is a time trialer, to put it frankly, but 31.5. I mean, they are on fire up at the front. Grace Van Zandt doing a fine job, but she's pulled off after just 600, or just drifting out at least. But Hylam is just going to have these lights to focus on. So, ladies and gentlemen, if she's to keep this going, the green light, 4:11 world record. Well, we're just hearing about it now, but already you can see it just drifting clear. And she's a ferocious, fearless 1500-meter runner, is Burke Hylam of Ethiopia. But perhaps on this occasion, she's been a little bit too optimistic. And is it her? Is it her coach? You know, who's advising her? Who's encouraging her to attack a world record at this point in the season as well, in January, and knowing that you'd be doing it completely solo? You'd have to be seeing some incredible shape in training to really do that, and it's going to be an absolute sufferfest for her over the closing stages of this women's mile, because the rest of the field are looking to come back, and they will be clawing her back ever so slowly, at least cranning that world leader 4:20. I mean, that's starting to look out the question as well as Hylam continues to slow. Nilsson then incredible. He replicated that again here just 2 days after doing it. Those red lights, by the way, keep an eye. I think that is the national record. So it certainly looks like Marta Zenoni in second. The Italian moving very well. Already set a national record indoors in Luxembourg this year, and she's starting to reel the field back and reel in Hylam, who is just suffering the whole way. Every set of lights has just gone beyond her. She's coping. Fair play to her. She got after it. She was aggressive, and she might be settling. She might be thinking, how best am I going to win this race now? Coming into the closing stages of this women's mile, look at Agathe Guillemot. National record holder over a number of distances for France. She is their poster girl in this discipline. Her 2024 was kind. Can she make 2025 even better? Zenoni on the shoulder now of Hylam with a lap to run in this women's mile. 200 meters remaining. The Italian national record holder versus the Ethiopian under 20 national record holder. And it's going to be Zenoni who's going to edge clear. Has Hylam saved a little bit for the finish? The rest of the field are also battling hard. Cavalli's in there, Majori absolutely flying, Carrera as well. Hylam's going to fight back though. She's done it the hard way. It's been an interesting mile, that's for sure. Can she hold on, Hylam, to take it? Oh, just about on the line. Wow, 4:25.43, and goodness me. A battle. You would call that a battle. to the line. And a 4:25. Liza Kauska, a fine run from her. Did some hard yards in the middle there to close that gap. Worth more, and a national record for Guillermo. She does dip inside that 4:26.06. 4:25.99. She'll be delighted with that. She's going to see a lot of those women back at the World Indoor Championships, or fighting out, shall I say, at the World Indoor Championships, at the European Indoor Championships. And, well, Italy and France continuing to impress over the middle distances. Going from strength to strength. ZENONI here, just tying up a little bit. And then Liza Kauska timed that race very, very well. And that's another athlete, 24. Was just phenomenal. That Olympics in Paris dragged so many women to sub 4. I mean, 4 minutes used to be the benchmark of real world-class 1500-meter mile